Okay, hello, good afternoon. My name is Nestle of Global Ace Agency here in Malaysia, and I am the Philippine recruiter. I receive your biodata from Jazz, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you speak English or can you understand English?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a 100% willing to come here in Malaysia without any hesitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any friends or any family members working here?
Yes, ma'am. I have my sister there, ma'am, in Malaysia.
You have your sister in which place she was designated?
I don't know yet, ma'am,
Okay.
but there within 10 years.
Okay, so our by data, I'm sorry, our interview, this is recorded and it will be uploaded in our YouTube channel. But at the same time, your profile will be uploaded in our website. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you want to come here in Malaysia? Why you didn't choose to go Singapore, Hong Kong, or rather than go back in Middle East because they got higher salary than here in Malaysia? Why Malaysia?
I'm just only want to try, ma'am, for some experience also, ma'am, in Malaysia.
So can you help me introduce yourself, please?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Ritchelle Enggano. I am 31 years of age. I am married. I am high school graduate. I have two kids, two sons rather. Their age is 9 and 11 years old.
Okay, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? Sorry.
March 17, 1992, ma'am.
What is your height and your weight?
My height is 5'1" and my weight is 56 kilos, ma'am.
What is your religion?
I'm Catholic, ma'am.
What about your educational background?
I am a high school graduate also, ma'am.
Sorry. Okay, so you mentioned it already. So who will going to take care of your two children or once you come to work here in Malaysia?
My husband, ma'am.
How old is your husband and what is his occupation?
35 years old, maintenance in Gmall, ma'am. At the same time, if my husband is have a work, ma'am, my mother will taking care of my child.
How old is your mother and what is her occupation?
Housewife, ma'am, and my mother's age is 65 years old.
How many brother and sister do you have?
Four brothers and four sisters, ma'am.
What is your rank in your family?
Youngest, ma'am.
You are the youngest. So in your by data, it was stated that you have a working experience in KSA way back 2018 to 2021 for 3 years, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you mind share it with me? What are your responsibilities to your previous employment in KSA?
Taking care of a child, ma'am. At the same time, I am cleaning the rooms. I am washing clothes, ironing, and when I finish my work, ma'am, I am also helping with my coworker in the kitchen for preparing their
Okay, how old is the children that you take care?
uh 20, 17, 21, 14, and infants, ma'am.
And infant. How many infants? One or two? One newborn.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened? Why you just suddenly go back home and didn't want to continue working to this employer?
When I come back, ma'am, the KSA is have a lockdown due to pandemic.
Okay, so that's why you didn't go back there already.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, way back 2022 to 2023, you worked in Kuwait for 1 year?
Yes, ma'am. 1 year and 9 months,
1 year and 9 months.
ma'am.
Okay, so it's already like 3 months, but why you didn't finish your contract?
My employer decided my employer cannot give my salary.
She cannot longer afford to pay your salary, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are your duties there?
I'm taking care of the elderly, ma'am, feeding their medicine and also cooking their food.
How old is the elderly that you take care?
25 years old, ma'am.
Female or male?
Female.
75 years old, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. While taking care of this elder, do you do laundry, ironing, and house chores at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so you need, as I have mentioned a while ago, you need to be flexible. You need to expect those unexpected things because this is not KSA and this is not Kuwait. It's Malaysia. So you need to
Yes,
prepare for anything, or you need to expect those unexpected things because you don't know, you might got some culture shock, okay?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I know that being a domestic helper is quite tough. So, my question is, are you prepared for any task that the employer will be given to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, are you okay to take your children while doing house chores at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you take your baby?
Yes, ma'am.
I bet you can take your elderly also because you already got experience in Kuwait, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you caregiving for bedridden patient and disabled person?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What variety of cuisine you can prepare? What type of foods?
Just only Arabic, ma'am. But then, since then, ma'am, I will be flexible, ma'am. I will willing to learn, ma'am, to cook in Chinese food.
Okay, so are you comfortable taking care of pets?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many contract how many years of contract do you have in your contract?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you know how many years that you need to
Years, ma'am.
finish here?
2 years, ma'am.
Exactly, 2 years. It's not 2 days, it's not 2 weeks, it's not 2 months. So you know what will be the consequences once you break your contract. So you need to finish that, otherwise you need to pay. Nobody forced you to come here and you are the one who decided, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware also the rules and regulations in usage of mobile handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
Just only use the phone while finish the work, ma'am.
Yes, so you can have your phone only during nighttime, like 2 to 3 hours to contact your family back in the Philippines. After that, you will render your phone to your employer. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you got a once a week rest day also, and you cannot go out on your rest day. You will going to have your rest inside the employer's house. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
But of course, if you will not take rest, employer will going to compensate your salary, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so normally, how do you fight your homesickness?
By only communicating my family, ma'am, through their phone, ma'am, calling in messenger.
Calling in the messenger. So, um, I think that's all for now. Thank you for your time. Richelle, it was my pleasure meeting you. But please stay connected through WhatsApp because agents here in Malaysia will going to contact you to conduct an interview together with the employer, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much.